Welcome back to Daytime Live. So with 2020 being the challenging year that it was, good memories may be harder to come by than it was in previous years, right? So it's time to shake off the stink of the year by starting a couple New Year's traditions. First is the memory jar. So this is something you could do alone or you could do with family and friends. We could even try to do it right here if we wanted to. What's the memory jar?
Well, first of all, you need to get a plastic-based jar.
A plastic-based jar?
Yeah, not glass, because you'll broke it. Now, to get a memory, to start the memory jar, you simply need a good-sized jar. And you could recycle an old peanut butter jar or some other jar. Try for plastic so the glass won't break. Begin by writing the year on the memory jar.
All right, then you want to keep the jar in a place, and this place should be easily accessible because throughout the year, you add little notes that remind you of special memories. And it could be something that maybe made you smile, maybe it's a good deed that someone did, or something funny that your children said, or what your children did.
Where would you put your jar?
Where I put my jar?
Something easily accessible. But I put mine in my bathroom. Like once I go the early morning through and run, put it close. Because that's the only time you're kind of quiet and you kind of think about. You have a pen and paper there, just write stuff and put it there.
I put it in my
And all
room.
you have to do, next year, New Year's Eve, open up the memory jar and take a look at the special memories created and funny things said or done. And for families that don't live in the same household, there are memory jar apps that you could share as a family.
All right, and then for people who use WhatsApp, which is probably a lot of people, you could make a family group. Then you could use the star icon in the app to mark the pictures or mark the messages that you want to remember. Then at the end of the year, you simply just check your starred messages to look back at some of the fond memories throughout. It's actually kind of cool.
I really think that the physical jar would be more significant. The physical jar. I mean, technology, come on, put that aside for a minute, but get the physical jar and we take them out. So where I'd keep mine, I think it's one of the most serene places where you really sit down and think about your day and stuff like that. So that's when I can write down stuff and put it there. Just don't flush it.
I get that. I think I do that a lot in my room, in my bed, either before I'm going to sleep.
What do you do in your room, in your bed?
I wake up, that serene, sitting down, thinking about Jesus.
Another New Year's tradition you could start is vision boarding.
Yes.
Now, a vision board is a collection of images and affirmations that represent your dreams in a beautiful way. It is meant to inspire you to outline what you want most and then serve as a reminder to chase those dreams throughout the year.
Yeah, so many people actually use poster board to create and visualize their goals, pasting photos they find from magazines. However, you can also use a notebook or even create a digital version.
You can make a vision board at any time, but the idea of making it an annual New Year's tradition and can bring a sense of renewed focus and a fresh outlook.
All right, so here are some steps that you could probably try. Well, step one, you want to relax. So you couldn't really make your vision board where you relax.
Of course.
Relax and reflect on your goals for the year ahead. The goal is to think about what you would like your life to look like 1 year from now, and then you write it all down.
Step deuce. Find photos and words that stand out and match one of your goals or something that makes you smile.
Yeah, and then you can decide on your vision board layout, you know, how you want to put it all down and make it look. Because when it comes to planning your layout, you can set all your photos on the board before gluing them in place, or you attach photos as you go, following your intuition. That's really important because sometimes when you put it down, you want to change how it looks, the order.
Step 4, put your vision board when you see it or where you'll see it every day. Now, the more likely you are to see your vision board and all your dreams, the more likely you are to remember them and work towards them each day.
So you would put yours in your bathroom?
By step 2, I'm tired.
No, you'd put yours in your bathroom. But it's actually a really great habit to create because, so I have a cork board, right?
A what board?
Like the board where you take the thumbtack and you stick it in, it's called a cork board.
Oh.
Like, yeah, right. There it is. Yeah, cork board. And
do you know that a lot of these things, though, are... I see a lot more women do stuff like this than men.
Okay.
Not that men. I think for us, we just want something simple, like the jar.
And that's okay. That's okay. I think it's whatever works for the person and whatever helps you to lay your goals out and whatever helps you to ensure that you're seeing it all the time. With the jar, when you stick it into the jar, you go into the jar every day and look at it. Whereas when it's on the board, you're seeing it is right in your face.
If I can stick it in the jar, I would go into the jar every day.
This is a moment I need some crickets. So the crickets are go, "Tran, tran." What? Listen, try the vision boarding. And if it is that you don't have a cork board or something else, you can literally start with a plain paper.
You know, so you can combine both.
Combine
Stick
what?
it
The
in
jar?
the jar, go in there every day, and write the vision board.
Is this where Dufton throws to the break?
I'm just saying.
This is a good time.
No, but these ideas are good.
Because I'm trying to keep my mind really
No, but these
clean
ideas,
and you're making it hot, you're making it difficult.
I mean, separate apart from that, though, you know, me just being mischievous. It's a good way to focus on what you want to do.
Yes.
And once you accomplish these things, you know, so you'd be amazed when you do these things and you cross them off and put like a different
It feels good. It feels like
at
you
the end of the
accomplished
year.
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because a lot of persons said 2020 was a horrible year and stuff like that. And I really look back. And when I look back at 2020, I was like, no, 2020 was an eye-opener for me. And it allowed me to open a door to what's happening now, a whole heap of other opportunities. So I have to say, give thanks to 2020. Not the COVID part of it, but
well, without the
2020.
COVID part, it really doesn't
well, and that
make
too.
it.
Well, that too, yeah.
The
'Cause
2020.
COVID gave us time.
Yeah, you see, there's the Chinese proverb. I don't know it's like word for word, but my father would always remind us that with every problem, with every challenge, it's an opportunity. So it depends on the perspective and how you look at it. So yes, there were difficulties, but there were also opportunities. And this is your opportunity to throw to the break.
With that, Daytime Live will be right back with our music video. Me so forward, I don't know if Sanika go forward back up.